Hello everyone, this is Ishansha and welcome to Z Interactive Premium Tutorial. In this lesson, we will continue with our edgeware and let's see where else we can apply the edgeware now. So we have these front button opacity masks. So let's see if we can apply it on the buttons and knobs and other places. So we'll start with the buttons area. So I'll take this opacity mask of the buttons and I will move back here, down here, and I'll just take these three, copy paste, delete this connection, and plug this here inside the normal. Now I'll add the blend node. And I'll put this inside the opacity of the blend node, and then I'll apply the edgeware, the uniform. Let's zoom in just to see what's going on here. So I'll copy the same color so that I can change it later on. And I will apply this in the opacity. You can see that it's very subtle, so I have to increase the width of it so I can see it more clearly. Plus disorder, I have to reduce it. Getting the effect there. It's not showing up more. Let's try to change the color. Now we can see it on the button itself. Okay, that's looks fine for now. Let's see where else we can add this. Let's move this a little bit away. So before these buttons, I will add one more blend node, because in order it will be it should come before the buttons. That's why I have moved button away. And I'll go back here, see what else I can use. Okay, so I think I'll use this, or no, that's stickers. Yeah, knobs. I was looking for knobs. And what else do we have here? Knobs, stickers, opacity mask, knobs, opacity mask, and shaft. Oh, sorry, the panel color inset opacity mask. So I'll go down. I'm just looking for something here. Now this is buttons. This is the panel color. Okay, this is the level of the. Okay, I'll take this one because this doesn't exist on top. This I'll take it and move it here. I will make a pathway for it here, and I will move forward, because this we only created for the albedo, so I will use the same in the edge for the edgeware mask. Okay, so we got this here. I will add a blend node here, and I will use these three, copy them, paste them, delete the connection, and add this in the connection here. Okay, move them behind, then take this, put this in the opacity. Okay, I'll take this, copy, I'll use the same color, put this in the blend. Let's see if the effect is there. Just applying inside there in the plastic, because that's where I want it. Let's change the color to see where it is applying. Okay, it is applying it here. Okay, so I want it to be on the other side, like on the overall edge, but this is fine. This will also work. So let's do some changes there. Okay. I'll select color that suits the edge wear of these knobs. Let's see. Okay, so let's add one more here. So I'll just make space there. So what I will do, I will go to the front knobs, or not knobs, I think. Let's check. Okay, front control panel itself. And yep, this part. Because this is metal. The metal should have a different sort of edge wear. I'll take this. Alt here. And I will add a blend node here. Copy these. Move this apart and connect this one and this to this. Now, this is where we will get the color edge of edgeware. I will use a uniform color there. Connect in the histogram, sorry, in the foreground. And I will choose the color that I want here. It's like metallic, like metal. So how metal should be edgeware. So let's do that setting. It will be very subtle, like metal should have very subtle sort of a edgeware. These kind of settings I will do. Your settings might be different, mine might be different. It's like, it depends. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. At the back, I don't think we would be needing any edgeware because it's all black and plastic, so it's fine. And already it is rough. The albedo itself is like using cloud and fractal sum and those kind of things. I'll add a frame here. And let's delete this part. I don't want this dot here. I don't know why it's there. Maybe we deleted something there. So I'll rename this as a edgeware. And so I hope you have learned something from this lesson. And thanks a lot for becoming member of my premium membership plan. And thanks a lot also for joining this lesson. I'm really thankful to you all for supporting me, and I hope to receive your support continuously. I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos but not have subscribed to my channel yet. So please subscribe to my channel and also click the bell icon so you can receive all the notifications about the great new contents I will be uploading soon. If you have liked my video, so please hit the like button, and if you have any queries or questions, then leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer them as soon as possible. And one request I have, and that is, I have noticed that some of the viewers do not watch my videos online and instead they download them. So please, if anyone is doing that and you find someone doing the same, then please stop them, because this will never help me to get my hard work paid off, and it will demotivate me. So I don't want to stop making tutorials for you all. Therefore, help me to get new subscribers. I will take off now, guys, and take care, guys, till we meet in the next class. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on Z Interactive, your own training institute.